Airports support the economy. Supporting the economy. Aviation can be divided into two broad categories, military and civil. Aviation done by a branch of the military, Air Force, Air National Guard, Army, Coast Guard, Marine Corps, and Navy, is considered military aviation. All non-military aviation is considered civil aviation. Civil aviation is divided into two smaller categories, commercial and general aviation. Commercial aviation includes all flights, passenger and cargo, that fly on scheduled routes. General aviation includes all other civil flights. If you wanted to fly to Orlando, Florida, you could contact an airline and find out when they have a flight scheduled to that city. That would be considered commercial aviation. But if you chartered a plane to fly you to Orlando on your schedule, this would be considered general aviation. Civil aviation is vitally important to the United States economy. In 2012, over 837.2 million passengers traveled over 1.146 trillion miles in U.S. airspace. In that same year, over 11.8 million jobs were supported by the civil aviation industry, accounting for more than 1.5 trillion in total economic activity. Commercial aviation accounted for 1,455 billion of that total. General aviation accounted for 78 billion. In South Carolina, civil aviation contributed to 6.307 billion to the economy in 2012. In that same year, almost 60,000 jobs in South Carolina were directly related to the civil aviation industry. That is according to the economic impact of civil aviation on the U.S. economy, January 2015. Commercial aircraft. Many commercial aircraft are longer than general aviation aircraft, since they usually carry more passengers or cargo. To give you an idea of size, the fuselage that you see near the entrance to Runway Park is a Boeing 737-500. The aircraft you see parked across the field is a Boeing 727-200F, which was donated by FedEx to the Aircraft Maintenance Training School located there. Tourism. Over 2.5 million visitors arrive in South Carolina by either commercial airlines or general aviation aircraft. It is estimated that these visitors spend over $1 billion while staying in South Carolina, while the tourism industry overall contributes over $16.5 billion a year to the South Carolina economy. South Carolina has 5 commercial airports: Columbia Metropolitan, CAE, Florence Regional, FLO, Greenville Spartanburg International, GSP, Hilton Head Island, HXD, Myrtle Beach International, MYR. South Carolina has one joint-use commercial/military airport, which is the Charleston International Charleston Air Force Base, CHS. South Carolina has 3 major military aviation facilities: Shaw Air Force Base, SSC, McEntire Joint National Guard Base, MMT, Buford Marine Corps Station, MBC. The Greenville Downtown Airport, GMU, is one of South Carolina's 53 publicly owned general aviation airports. And there is a map showing the location of all the airports in the state of South Carolina and the color to denote whether they're commercial, general aviation, or military.